Hello everyone, Dr. Sola here from AWPS Renewable Energy. If you've been following my journey, you know I've been living completely off the grid since 2016. No PHCN, no fuel, and no gas. Last year, I upgraded my home to the Sigenergy inverter, gateway and battery system, and the experience has been incredible. Stable power, smart control, and total reliability. Now it's time to upgrade another critical part of my home, the water system. We're doing something big, removing all the old overhead tanks and surface pipes and rebuilding the entire plumbing system properly from scratch. So this is the pressure tank installation in progress. The pipes in the well failed. So now they're replacing them with the same type pipe. And before you know it will be in business again. We're installing PPR pipes, strong, heat resistant, and perfect for both cold and hot water lines. Each connection is being fused properly to prevent leaks, and we're mapping every run carefully to ensure water flows efficiently. So this is what is using to fuse it. There is a complete repiping of the house, a fresh start after years of piecemeal fixes. Once the pipes are in, we'll pressure test the system before the walls are resealed and finished. It's a lot of work, but once it's done, it'll last for decades. Hi everyone, Dr. Sola coming to you from Lagos, Nigeria. So, the water system upgrade is now fully connected. And we have officially started pressure testing the entire house. We had 2 failure points, but they've been fixed. Actually, the failure points resulted in us flooding downstairs and also a breakage here where we lost pressure into the house. I've already taken a couple of hot showers powered purely by solar energy. When you build a properly pressurized water system, you must pressure test every line. During the testing, we had 2 failure points. The first resulted in no water in the house. The second, I couldn't even take a shower. But that's why we test. We found the weak points, fixed them immediately, and retested the system. Now everything is holding water pressure correctly, and hot water is working beautifully. So here is my well. So I have a well. I don't have a traditional borehole. I have a well. And this is, if you hear the water running, so it's going to maintain a constant pressure between 40 and 60 pounds. Once enough pressure drops, the water pump comes on, which you just did, and it will prime the system back up again. So what you see, the pressure is going up. So the water pump runs for a little less than 1 minute, and then it goes off. Watch it. So this resulted from Joshua opening the tap, and that's what caused the system to start running. And in a little bit, it will stop. So it's gotten 60 pounds. It just stopped. You heard it stop. So you've experienced a pressure tank in action. So the water pump now has switched off. So what have we done since then? We've run PPR pipes. We've installed hot water. We've done a backup. So now this is our backup system. Hot water heater has been connected. I'll take it and show it to you. You could see where the walls were cut. We've removed we've disconnected the overhead tank. You could see where the pipes have been cut, but we've not brought the tank down yet. We'll bring it down soon. Filtration system. Oh, let me show you the filtration system. My bad. The filtration system is this one. It filters to 0.01 micron and allows me to filter up to 1,000 liters of water every hour. So today, this home runs completely on solar. Our 8 kilowatt Sigenergy inverter, 16 kilowatt hours of batteries, 2 8 kilowatt hour batteries. We have 9 kilowatts in solar panels, 24 of them on the roof. Our thermocool gen pan. Let me show it to you right here, and we may get water drip onto us. You may be able to hear it. That runs 24 hours a day. Our office inverter AC runs during business hours. I have a 3 kilowatt induction cooker, tankless hot water heater. We've installed it and tested it. Pressure tested our system. Whole house filter up and running. So we are rock and rolling. So this is modern living, powered only by sunlight. So you can see where we tore up the walls. And now I have, let me see if I can turn hot water on so you can see a demonstration. So I've turned hot water on. The hot water heater is on. If we drain enough water, it will switch. You will see the heating section come on. So let me see if we drain enough water to demonstrate that to you. Okay, you just saw it come on now. And there's some pressure in the system. You can hear the pressure bleeding out of the system. So all this I'm running on solar power. You can see the pressure coming out of the system. So it bleeds a little bit and then it's fine. Now this is hot. Oh. Okay, this is, I still am trying to figure this out, which side is hot and which side is cold. I'm just trying to figure it out. So I think this side is cold and this side is hot because, wait. It was hot and then when I did that it transitioned back. Okay, I think this is hot because there's pressure. Oh yeah, it's hot. It is hot. So that's hot water. So since 2016, I've been 100% on solar. I've been able to demonstrate to you what is possible, what you can do using solar. I cook with it. I bathe with it. I run my house and office on it. And it's possible for you to do the same too. Of course, in this process, we had to tear the house apart. We had to relocate a lot of stuff. This is still work in progress. They will button up hopefully next week. It's taken us 3 weeks. So if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please smash the subscribe button. Once again, this is Dr. Solar coming to you from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you for watching. So I'm cooking with my induction cooktop on solar. And I'm making 2 dishes right now. So here is one. That's tomato and peppers and onions boiling. So I'm going to fry it in a stew. And then here's the meat, cooking chicken. All on solar. Have you subscribed? Please, if you've not subscribed, smash the subscribe button.